Hello everyone, thank you for joining me on Shared Lantern Tarot. Bonjour tout le monde, my name is Sophie and today I'd like to talk about the Strait of Hormuz situation. I know I'm not pronouncing it right and I do apologize, that's a French accent in me. Okay, the Strait of Hormuz is something that is basically closed right now. If it's not closed, it's not far from being closed because of the Iran war. And when our two geniuses, Presidents Netanyahu and Trump, decided to go to war against Iran, they didn't take that into consideration. They didn't take into consideration that Iranians are tough warriors and they intend to defend their countries. I do understand where they're coming from. I don't agree with their philosophy. Don't get me wrong. I don't agree with the way they treat women. And I don't agree with the way that they close everyone to the world, the rest of the world. And I don't agree with what they're doing with the Detroit of the Strait of Hormuz, because it is holding the whole world hostage. Okay, so I just want to make that clear to you that I understand the Iranians, but I don't agree with it, with what they're doing right now, because they're going to starve the rest of the world if the Strait of Hormuz is not opened. Now, having said that, this is an illegal war that was started by our two genius presidents, and like I said, they didn't calculate the risks involved in this war. They really didn't, and they stupido. So right now, Genius Trump decided that he was giving an ultimatum to Iran, telling them that he would blow them up to kingdom come if they didn't open the Strait of Hormuz. And the Iranians said, come on, we'll take it. Come on. Try it. The Iranians are better equipped for war than the two geniuses thought that they were. So they do have ammunitions. They do have the help of the Chinese. I read here somewhere, I can't remember where, when I was doing my research, that Trump approached the Chinese to help them with the Strait of Hormuz, with providing safe passage to ships through the Strait of Hormuz. Well, the Chinese and the Russians are working with the Iranians against the United States. I mean, hello. That's the genius down south. Just south of us. Yeah. Very smart. Very smart. Okay, now there are about 20 countries, Canada included, that said, well, we strongly condemn what Iran is doing in the Strait of Hormuz. So they said that in support to Trump, but they also condemned the illegal war, and they did not promise at the time of this reading. They hadn't promised any kind of boots on decks or boots on the ground. So no military support at this time. Now, most countries have a reserve, an oil reserve. Canada doesn't, because we're the third largest world supplier, world exporter So we don't need reserve, and like Prime Minister Carney said, we stand at the ready to help those countries who are running low. And so yeah, so even though we don't need oil reserve, we're still paying everything at the same price as everybody else. So the price for living has increased like for us as it did for everyone else. It's unfortunate. Now, what I'd like to know is, will Iran open up the Strait of Hormuz between now, March, when are we? March 23rd at 1:01 a.m. or will and March 24th, or will they continue to put a brave face on and get bombarded? So will Iran decide to open up the Strait of Hormuz? Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. We are in a situation right now where we need to get provision. We need to be provided for. We need our provision. We need our supplies. And the Strait of Hormuz is absolutely essential for that. But Iran feels that they are in a good position. They feel strong. They feel that they are the winners in all of this. So they are going to stand strong and take their time. They're going to bid their time. This is a strong knight, but he doesn't move very fast. However, he is about money. So eventually, you know, it is affecting. Pentacles is about the material world, including feeding, you know, supplies and things like that. And Iran is going to hold back opening the strait, I feel, because they feel that they have the strong how do you say that, the strong part of the stick, like, so yeah, they're not. The United States is going to the United States is going to feel they have to. The United States is going to have to ask for support. Again, we're looking at misfortune here and the ancestors. I see this as Iran. All the because it is a land of ancestry, it is a land of history, and this is, even though Iran is not going to open the Strait of Hormuz, doesn't mean that they're not going to be bombarded to get kingdom come, you know. So let's see here, let's ask that question. Will Iran be bombarded, get bombarded, because they don't open the Strait of Hormuz? Will Iran get bombarded because they don't open the Strait of Hormuz? Yeah. They're going to hold on strong. They're going to feel that they're strong enough to hold on through the bombardment, but they'll be put into a defensive defensive position, and they'll have nightmares about it. So justice, the justice card, I hear justified. Is the bombardment going to be justified, or will they feel justified in holding strong, one or the other? No, it's going to be justice. Basically, they've been informed, you don't open the Strait of Hormuz, we're going to bombard you. They've been informed, they've been put on notice, and if they don't open it, then the justice is going to be that they will. Ew. The Tower. Tower, water, woman star. There is going to be an invitation to this card. Okay, this is my second video today. You're going to see my first video tomorrow around 9 o'clock tomorrow night. This card has been appearing all night. The card of misfortune, the card of moral or physical affliction. Something is going on. Something is going on. But there's going to be an invitation to, because of wounded hearts. So there's going to be an invitation to discuss more. This is another card that has been, that's the Ancestors card that has been coming up often. This one as well. So I think that I'm not going to continue reading because I feel that my readings are getting mismatched. But I'm still going to post this video because I feel that this is basically the answer that Spirit wants me to give you. But there is something going on. I'm mixing the cards again right now, just for fun. Let me check what's going to come out, just for fun. What card is going to come out? Oh, sorry, it's an inconvenience to read those. I just had that card. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I apologize. Is in the end, is Iran going to heed the words of the US? I feel that they will not. The US will bombard Iran, and Iran will come to regret it. They'll be wounded. At first, they'll be proud of standing up to the US, but they'll regret it. They'll come to regret it. So there is a chance. I feel there is a chance for nuclear power to come out of this. So it's very iffy. Let's look at the healing mantra. Let's look at something more positive. The healing mantra from Matt Kahn. Let's look at what he has to what those cards have to suggest to us, so that we can relax and go to bed and feel easy. And the card is Liberating Love. Liberating love. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give. It's very difficult to see. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give. When love is liberated, your heart remains open to all the gifts that life has to offer. As love is liberated from the emotional wounds of the human condition, it becomes easy to accept, forgive, and receive. When such actions seem exhausting, It is simply a sign that your heart doesn't feel safe enough to remain open. When this occurs, your will's freedom to embrace each tender corner of your consciousness will allow opening up to resume. When the heart has permission to open, your love is liberated and you can shine a light into all levels of reality to awaken the truth of all. This mentor is ideal for learning how to believe in yourself, promoting self realization, and integrating the shadow. So, hopefully, this was somewhat clear to you. Um, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. Have a good night and stay in the light. Bye bye.